Well, the Chiefs' offense under Patrick Mahomes had been nothing short of dominant going into last season, but drop passes and careless turnovers saw production go way down.
Yeah, it definitely did. Last season, KC's offense averaged just 21 points a game. That's the worst of the Mahomes era. Critics pointed, of course, the blame towards the wide receiver room, and many fans expected it to be a major point of emphasis heading into the offseason. And right now, these are the receivers that we're seeing the most of the field this season. The Chiefs went and made a splash in free agency by signing speedster Marquise Hollywood Brown from Arizona. Kadarius Toney, he's entering his third year with the team, along with Sky Moore and Justin Watson. Now, Super Bowl hero Mecole Hardman, still a free agent, and MVS Marquez Valdes-Scantling released shortly after the season ended.
The Rashee Rice case is weighing on Chiefs Kingdom as well. His status for the season is still unknown, as the league has not handed down a punishment in the March crash in Dallas. Rice is facing several charges and lawsuits from the crash. Rice admitted to being behind the wheel of the Lamborghini and says he is cooperating with police. It is worth noting he is practicing with teammates, including Patrick Mahomes, down in Texas.
But here's some good news. It's not a bad time to need some help at receiver, because this year's draft is full of guys who can really change the game.
Yeah, absolutely. Players like Marvin Harrison Jr. out of Ohio State or Malik Nabers out of LSU will most likely be off the board by the time the Chiefs make their pick. So here's some guys to keep an eye on who could be available come pick 32. You may remember Xavier Worthy out of Texas. He shot up the draft boards after a historic performance at the NFL Combine, setting a new record with a 4.21 40-yard dash time. Woo. And on the field, the kid is reliable. He started every game in his college career at Texas. He could also be a key piece in special teams. Last season, he ranked second in the FBS with 16.9 yards per punt return. When I spoke with Matt Miller of ESPN, he told me Worthy can bring something to the Chiefs that they haven't had for a while. The other guy Matt mentioned to me was also another Xavier Legette out of South Carolina. He made second-team All-SEC last year with 70 receptions and 7 touchdowns, but last season was his first year with over 30 receptions, so he's still a bit green. Now, he could not be any more different from Worthy. Legette is a big-body receiver that makes full use of his size and strength in contested situations. So you got either speed or size with those two receivers.
We'll take him. And another Texas receiver that could be available by the time the Chiefs are on the clock, Worthy's teammate Adonai Mitchell. Mitchell knows a lot about winning championships. He transferred to the Longhorns after winning back-to-back national titles with the Georgia Bulldogs. Last season with Texas, Mitchell made second-team All-Big 12 Conference, along with leading the team with 11 receiving touchdowns. Mitchell is projected as a possible first-rounder, but most likely a second-round pick. Next up, another national champion, Georgia's Ladd McConkey. I like this guy. Ladd missed a good amount of last season. He had a back and ankle injury, but when he's on the field, good things happen all the time. He has good, reliable hands, what the Chiefs would love to have after leading the league in drops last season. He's projected to go sometime in the second round.